The show has baseball for you on a Wednesday night in the desert from Chase Field in Phoenix. The homestand continues with the second of two between the Texas Rangers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Randy Johnson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So digging in now, Sammy Sosa. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Bounce towards the second baseman. To his right, Diaz. And that's the first down. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Now batting, Adrian Beltre. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, George Bush. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Rube Sierra. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Rangers lead 1, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score.
Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass.
Aaron Seeley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Stepping up now, Trey Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bad head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Rob Borkowski. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Striding into the box, Manuel Diaz. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
This guy's off to a blazing start, the kind of start we all expected.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Digging in, Luis Gonzalez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Griffey on third with 2 out. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Fields it cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Grove, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Michael Young. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score.
Why you talking with them?
Now at the plate, a couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Rodriguez is after it, and he'll get in there safely. And the Diamondbacks are off and running in the inning. Literally, it's a leadoff triple.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Striding in, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now another 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. And he's safe. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Mark Reynolds. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Johnson.
Stepping in now, Randy Johnson. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by the battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now, Trey Griffey, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Joey Gallo now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Pops this one up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Hero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready with the 1-2. High pop up. Oh, camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, George Bush.
Into the box now, George Bush, and they're runners at the corners now. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, Rob Borkowski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Diaz.
In now, Manuel Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
The 1-1. Runner's going. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. That with that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
In now, Luis Gonzalez. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Diaz stands at second with no outs. Runner goes for third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And now the runner's trying for third. Another one sent foul. Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. And again a throw. And he's back easily. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner's on his way to third. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another full count offering on its way. Launched to right field and deep. Sierra going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat. Oh, he was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. Swinging a soft liner in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
So stepping in, Jared Saltalamacchia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Mark Reynolds. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. Leading off the inning, Rube Sierra, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Griffey is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Mike Grove. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a nothing score. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Randy Johnson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try again. 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And this will be fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Griffey.
So striding in, Trey Griffey. Looking to Pudge now, the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in once again, Rob Borkowski, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Griffey stands at first with 1 out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the second baseman.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Lance Lynn answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Luis Gonzalez will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Sosa moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now at the plate, he was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
At the plate, Jared Saltalamacchia. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Lynn comes set. Here it is on 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Sosa ranging back. Still ranging back. Into the pool area and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Mark Reynolds. Here's a high pop-up. Bush is there for it. And the inning is over. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Ready now, Joey Gallo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Lance Lynn. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Reynolds has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sammy Sosa.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Sammy Sosa. He singled his last time up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0.
Bring the beat in.
So here now is the pitcher, Randy Johnson. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Gallo. 1 away.
Now batting.
So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Rob Borkowski.
Stepping into the box, Rob Borkowski. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Career home run number 393 as this lead got even wider.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lynn comes set. Here it is on 3-1. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner will score from second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Coming to the plate now, Jared Saltalamacchia, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. D-backs lead it 14-0.
Can I steal a little love?
So striding forward now, Adrian Beltre.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now another 2-2. Chopper foul. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Griffey is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, George Bush.
Ready once again, George Bush. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 out, nobody on. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rube Sierra. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bush leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Up next for Arizona, Mark Reynolds. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Richie Sexson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Richie Sexson.
Line hard to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Randy Johnson.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Randy Johnson, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count still at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Adam Jones will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Adam Jones.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Richie Sexton is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 11.
Adam Jones will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Now in center field, number 10, Adam Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Grove.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Michael Young.
In now, Michael Young. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out and Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Martin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
And batting in the 8th slot, number 31, Chris Martin. Now playing left and batting 9.
Stepping in, Rob Morkowski. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Eduardo Escobar is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Eduardo Escobar.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Mark Grace will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 25, Mark Grace.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Hamilton moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Eduardo Escobar will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5.
Mark Grace will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 25.
Now in the box, Josh Hamilton. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. The big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. At the plate, Sammy Sosa. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Taken in by Flores. On to first, and there are 2 down. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home-standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Beltre. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Digging in now. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sosa is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Sosa is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Into the box now, Jared Saltalamacchia, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Blake Swihart will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 23, Blake Swihart.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Blake Swihart will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now playing left field, number 1. Now catching, number 23.
Coming to the plate now, George Bush starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again a 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 2nd home run early in the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Standing in now, Rube Sierra. Fastball, ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Mike Grove. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Sierra leads off first with 1 away. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone. And that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, Michael Young. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
George Bush will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
George.
And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Three runs already home here. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there. Staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Standing in now, Josh Hamilton, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Sammy Sosa, he's 1 for 4 for the game. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. They're making it look awfully easy, too.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Arizona Diamondbacks slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Randy Johnson earned the win, his second, as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Aaron Seeley struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.